I'm the saint. I do not feel ashamed. I'm your hill, I'm your dream. I'm nothing in between. I'm also a lot more comfortable at karaoke than standing on the stage. I didn't think I'd get hot flashes yet, but I have an anxiety and panic disorder, so I'm not sure what's going to come out of my mouth tonight. I had this on my vision board. I had become a comedian on my vision board when I first got sober. So this is a dream come true. Unfortunately, because of my anxiety, it feels like my worst nightmare. I'm 7 years clean and sober now. Thank you. And 1 year off of sugar and flour. Yeah, so pretty much any plant that you can crush into a little white powder, I'm in recovery for. Oh, thank you. So before I got sober, my friends called me Brooke. That's Brooke drunk. Very creative, I know. Brooke was kind of like my superwoman. Like, she had confidence. She looked good in tights. She's actually the reason that me and my husband hooked up. He's in the audience there. Yeah, she gave really good sloppy blowjobs. Do you guys know what those are? Because he said no one was going to know what it was. He's like, this is an inside joke. I don't think you should tell it. I was like, oh, honey, I have that inside joke with a lot of people in the Lower Mainland. That's a true story. Anyone in this room? No. Everybody loved Brooke, except for my family and friends and most people's wives. I wasn't actually a big fan either. At first, Brooke was like a superwoman, but then she became more like the Hulk. You know, I'd get drunk and then my clothes would rip off and Brooke smash. Oh, this is going well, thank God. I was house sitting this lady's place once, and she gave me 3 rules. She said, don't set any fires, don't kill any animals, and don't destroy my house. So Brooke had a party, which resulted in a fire in the kitchen. One of her cats died. I know. And then she drove a car into the side of the house. I heard rules. Brooke heard to-do list. She would actually factory reset my phone before going to bed as well. So I'd wake up in the morning with that like pit in my stomach, like, what happened last night? I grab my phone to see if there's any text messages or photos or something to piece the night together, and all I'd see is, hello, bonjour, hola. She was really, really good at covering her tracks. Like, she could have been a high-paid escort. I would have no idea. But it would explain where all the money for the drugs came from. Oh, okay. I know what you guys are thinking, like, how did this sweet, innocent darling of a girl end up such a hot mess? It's childhood trauma. For instance, does anyone remember where they were the day Princess Diana died? Yeah, where were you? You were working. Oh, very responsible of you. I was 8 being babysat by my auntie in the back of a strip club. Yeah. I was just sitting there minding my own business, trying to like focus on the TV, and then breaking news comes on and all these strippers just prance over getting their clitty glitter all over me. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, say that 3 times fast. Clitty glitter, clitty glitter, clitty glitter. Holy shit, I can't remember where I was going. But I found recovery in a 12-step program. That's where I got my life together, and it changed everything. I'm now a mom of 3. Yeah. Yeah. And I missed a whole bunch of my sets, so this isn't going to make sense, so I have to back up. Princess Di, that's where we were. Yeah, so I intended on being a virgin. I was going to be a good girl. Despite my upbringing, I planned on being this good little virgin girl, but then I met a boy, and he didn't believe in God, so I saw a penis for the first time. And then 2 years later, I was a pregnant 18-year-old. I was houseless, or homeless, no, unhoused, that's what we say now, right? I was unhoused, unemployed, and unconscious, so I decided to try stripping for the first time, join the family business. Yeah. And then I found recovery in a 12-step program, so now we're back on track. Yeah, I became a mom of 3. My baby bump is now graduating high school. Yes, yeah, and I'm married. Sometimes it's harder to stay married than it is to stay sober. When I met my husband, we got together. We were together for 7 years before we decided to get married, and I didn't think it was going to change anything. We already lived together. We had a kid together. But it really did. When we got married, he started feeling like family, The only problem is you don't want to fuck your family. I almost left him once because I was pregnant with our daughter, and I walked into our bedroom and found him folding dirty laundry on purpose. Yeah. Most people's motto is work smarter, not harder. His motto is work harder and accomplish nothing. He's okay with these jokes. Don't feel too bad for him. I got the green light. He also takes the longest shits in the world. Is this does every man do this? Do all you guys take long shits? Is this a thing? Yeah? Okay. Who taught you to do that? Do you know what we were taught as little girls? We were taught, we must increase our bust. The bigger, the better, the tighter the sweater, the boys depend on us. Thank you.